back to the Fourth Estate Militia Actual Play. Bloody, broken, but not quite beaten. The Red Wires finished the melee with the Crimson Crush and learned something about Red Hot that, had they known in the beginning, would have changed everything from day one. Everything will be different after this meeting, and the flashing red and blue lights in the distance certainly have nothing to do with it. It's time to begin episode 85. It's called the Double Tap.
Her beam reaches chest-higher cat proportions as she launches herself at him.
Okay. So, yeah, make me your attack.
8 hits,
Alright, so what's the damage?
19p. She would be using stun here because she does not want to kill him.
What's the max body of a troll? I think it's 10.
10.
10 natural, 14 with augmentation. Oh, well, 15 if you have exceptional attribute.
Okay, yeah, this guy totally does. Actually, he only has 13. Because, yeah.
I'm sorry for making this weird, fellas, but Julia just loved that axe.
Okay. Yeah, you punch this guy straight in the chest. He doubles over. He gasps for air. Once he gets it back underneath him, he begins laughing once again.
What's his physical limit? Out of curiosity.
Dude, big trolls are 10 to 13, I believe.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay, now
he's sitting at 13.
Oh well.
You barely rolled enough to knock him over.
Next time. I was really tempted to spend an edge to do a finishing move, but that's being saved for Heatwave.
Okay,
This is
so Heatwave gets to go. Horatio, she's really annoyed at you, and so she's going to aim, called shot, try to shoot you in the head,
Dirty.
and use edge.
And all you're doing is using suppressing fire on her. What a jerk.
Oh, this is such a good session.
Let's declare some full defense here, because I don't want to die.
Sorry, forgot to add in her edge. My bad. Hold on. Wow, that sucks. So you get 6 successes.
We'll declare full defense.
And at this point, she's backpedaling towards, still on the ground. She's crawling towards Reggie as she shoots at you. Shaggy is laughing hysterically. He's got the old man laugh, though. But where it's just more air than actual... Oh, Drogon gets to go.
All right, my poor broken little puppy. Is he within... what is it, magic meters to do another breath attack?
He would have to move closer.
Okay, then we will move to our maximum range, because he's a good boy, but he just got the snot pummeled out of him, so he's going to keep a little bit of distance, and we're going to throw some fire on that mage boy.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's only one hit.
He's also hitting the physical barrier.
Yep.
And the barrier goes down.
Oh yeah.
Red Hot's turn. He was already at you, so he gets behind you more, takes a knee, and fires a Heatwave.
Man, what I wouldn't give for
aims 13d6.
What I wouldn't give for about 6 kilos of Anfo right now. We miss you, improv.
Oh, I know.
Oh, but see, this way, boys. This way. She's a walking Nuyen dispenser after we kill her. Well, carry Nuyen dispenser.
He squeezes off a set of rounds. She rolls out of the way. Dogs. The barriers drop, so they can go after Reggie.
Oh, guys, we're going to have both of them attacking Reggie.
So wait, Shaggy is the old man who was just sitting there. Reggie is...
Yeah, he hasn't quit laughing this whole time. Reggie's the guy, again, like, in the Crimson Crush colors, but he just kind of stood up and began walking out the back door once all of this started.
Ah, gotcha. Okay.
Ha!
Hey,
Gregor did
hits.
it! So that'd be a whole 6p from Gregor.
Nope. So he bites and grabs a hold. Reggie, despite just seeing the back of his head, just kind of rolls his eyes and kicks him off and continues walking out the door. And now it's Gorb's turn, who is a good chunk of hurting.
Yeah. Hopefully, it'll make sure he doesn't just chop our poor dwarf in half.
He, instead of swinging straight down this time, he swings it to the side. Juliet, you'll notice that like this time, instead of him swinging like edge first, he's actually flipped the shaft, just the weighted part of the shaft.
Aww.
The entire time laughing, despite barely being able to breathe through the bruised ribs.
And we are going to take full defense. So there goes her last.
You've already taken full defense.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. All right. Ugh.
It just goes sailing right over top of you. Kennel and Horatio, you both get to go.
All right, Horatio, you're welcome to go, sir.
Oh, I was going to let you go first.
Okay,
Because
then.
we need to start moving back towards the car. I'd rather bring up the rear guard, right?
All right. Well, then what I'm going to do is a simple action. I'm going to ready. I have an agility of 6, so I'm going to ready 6 throwing knives. And we have Reggie, we have Gorb, and we have Heatwave, correct?
Yes.
Well, we need Jules to come with us. Everybody's been firing on
Not
Heatwave.
likely!
The dogs are fighting Reggie. So I am going to... You know what? Reggie's the one who hurt my good boy Drogon. So I'm going to put a knife in his neck.
Okay.
3 hits. Man.
Yeah, there's just something about how this guy moves. Like it's almost like he could tell that it was coming, and he just leans his head to the side as the knife sails past him and sticks into the door. And I believe that's it, because Horatio took full defense. Should drop him to 4. Yep. All right, so I don't think it's totally necessary to roll initiative here, because all that's left is Heatwave.
I mean, Juliet needs to finish off the war, but then she wants to murder Heatwave and drag her body off. So,
All right, let's solve you and Gorb first, if you guys
Okay.
don't mind.
by all means, should I roll initiative to see who gets to attack first, or would you like to just roll a hit?
Just dealing with -3 to his initiative, that's pretty much guarantees you to be going faster than him.
Rolling to attack then.
I can't help but feel this is Juliet's version of flirting.
It is. It's why she likes the guy, because he has a shiny weapon.
Okay, yeah, this time he goes down. He's still trying to recover, swinging his axe. He threw a big 2-handed hit, trying to knock you out in one go. How do you take him out?
She gives him a little love tap against one leg just to knock him down one more. Nice and careful. Don't want to twist anything.
Yeah, he drops to his knee, still slightly off balanced, and like this knocks him out. Like he goes out with this one. So how do you put him out?
If he's swaying down on one knee, he's actually within range for her to just do an uppercut
Okay.
for once. She probably
So
has to jump anyway.
he comes down on his knee and you do like the Mario uppercut, or like I guess the Ryu, the whole flying one. As he drops, he drops to his back, a big smile on his face. If he was conscious, you would think he would still be laughing.
She actually hums in contentment before getting the most evil smile and directing it at Heatwave.
All right, so Horatio or Kennel and Kennel, do you guys immediately try to put down Heatwave?
We're gonna do a call shot on her.
Okay.
It's the vitals.
Has anybody remembered that we have a PTAC network that gives us a bonus to our combat skill?
No, you guys haven't.
I just looked at my screen and I just scrolled up the tiniest bit and I saw the +1 and I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
That's on you guys to remember.
Oh, that is my fault. No, I have a handwritten note in my notepad that said, "Don't forget the PTAC," but I put it on the drawer of my computer desk so I can't see it, and I completely forgot about it.
That's only to a certain combat skill, right?
No.
Nope. Any.
Oh my! I am revising my rolls.
With that in mind, we have modified this dice pool slightly, and we are gonna end the suppressant. And with our other hand, which still has bullets in it, we're going to point it at Heatwave's chest, because we remember that she doesn't have a cyber torso, and presumably there's not armor over the heart, except for maybe bones or orthoskin or an armored jacket. but that's what we're gonna hit.
All of the above.
Oh boy, now there is a roll. There is a dramatic ending. 9
Oh
hits
gosh.
and
No.
0 dodge.
Oh wow.
Oh, the story is great.
Yes, it is. Talk about overkill.
No, I'm not even going to make her soak. This is too perfect. So yeah, with your aim shot directly at her heart, she tries to crawl, she tries to crawl away, but is completely unable to. Is not and can't quite move fast enough. Realizes that it's futile with her bummed out leg now. Not blood, oil leaking all over the floor. You squeeze off the rest of her trigger as you spray into her chest, and she lies motionless.
We're gonna shoot her again just to make sure she's not faking. It's called the double tap.
Don't ruin the cyberware.
It's still at the chest.
Yeah.
Fine.
And at this point, Reggie disappears from your view. The door opens and then shuts on its own.
We're gonna look over at Heatwave and be like, "Hey, I guess we're the Crusher now, huh?"
I think you meant Red Hot, not Heatwave.
Yes. No, because we're talking to her dead corpse,
Oh, okay.
and then we look at Red Hot, give him a big thumbs up and a toothy grin. Told you it'd be okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You see him begin filling around for something, and he almost seems like he has a hard time breathing. He's just almost hyperventilating as he's reaching around for something desperately. He finally finds the pocket. And relief washes over his face as he pulls out an inhaler and takes 3 big puffs from it, shakes it again, takes one more. We're alive.
Kennel's actually going to point to the old man that's still sitting in the chair.
Again, he's just laughing. He's still laughing, wiping tears.
Oh, no. You do not get to shoot him. I like him.
Oh, are you like the boss we got to fight now, or are we all done with the fighting?
No, we do. I just said I like him. You do not get to shoot him, or I shoot you, Kennel. Is that understood?
He's just going to raise an eyebrow to you.
Mm-hmm. He's just nodding, looking smug.
Who is the old guy? Do I recognize him?
With 4 successes, yeah, you do recognize him. This is Shaggy, one of the oldest members, at least orc members, in the Crimson Crush. Similar to you, he worked his way up from the bottom, but he had a bit of an advantage because he was a mage. With the last Crusher, he was kind of like his advisor-ish, like his right-hand man.
Yo, that's Shaggy. You can't shoot him. Everybody knows Shaggy. Come on, man.
See, even Horatio agrees with me.
Kennel will start putting his knives away, and he'll call the dogs over to him. And while he's checking out Drogon to make sure he's okay, sup, homie? I'm Kennel. This is Drogon. This is good boys Hodor, and this is Gregor. And he's just gonna look at Horatio and just shrug, like, I don't know what to do.
Yeah, the image that is before you disappears.
Whoa.
I think I really like him now. And then
And then from 3 or 4 more rows back, he appears again, still laughing hysterically, holding his ribs. He, oh, you boys are great. Oh,
That's right. You best be spreading the word, yo. I mean, everybody got to know what we did and not to mess and to do what we say.
Horatio, everybody already friggin' knows.
Good. They best remember then.
No, everybody outside saw this whole thing go down.
Oh,
say what?
Wiz.
Huh?
Remember the Trent projectors outside?
Oh, that's some Nova right there. They still going?
The whole thing. They saw the whole thing. We had the whole banners and stuff up. The remembrance, the memorial, all that sort of stuff. We were broadcasting this whole thing to that.
Wait, are you trying to say we Trid stars now?
Well, I'm burning this
Uh,
face. That's for
For
certain.
for the crush, yeah. It's only local.
First,
I haven't seen such a big fight over power like that in at least 5 years. That was great.
and I know, right? First she like shot me, and then she shot me again, but then I shot her, and then Juliet was doing something, and Kennel was like wham, bam, and those dogs were like grrr, and breathing fire, and then I was shooting people. Yeah,
Yo, man, I smashed a speaker cabinet on this guy's. Oh, Drek, he dead. Oh man, yeah, yo, Shoggy, I'm sorry, man. I think I killed your boy here.
no, they was weak. It's okay. It's called Whitland the Chaff. Yeah,
Speaking of the trash, where did he spot it? Oh, there it is. And she trundles over to a certain person's body and starts rifling.
Is it heat waves or?
Yes,
Oh yeah.
because
You-
shiny
you-
where?
You actually don't find, like, outside of her wear, you don't find a whole lot of stuff on her. You find a few reloads of XX for heavy pistols on her. You find a Transys Avalon, and that's about it.
That's fine. She'll just pocket the stuff and then heft the body.
Oh, and you do find a black cred stick.
Ooh, grabbing that and discreetly pocketing it. Thank you very much.
share the love.
Yo, Kennel's gonna give you both eyebrows now.
What? She's loaded with. She's a walking Nuyen dispenser. Well, she can't walk anymore, obviously, but you know.
Cred stick. Pass it over.
Stays in the family, yo.
And flicks it at Kennel.
And Kennel will scan it to see what
Should
the
have
balance is.
done a.
Okay, this is a ebony cred stick with roughly 500 on it.
With how much? I'm sorry.
500,000.
Should have done a palming roll.
Right. So I'm thinking that we set for life. I'm thinking she was the one funneling stuff.
Oh no, that was totally red hot. Just saying, we all knew. We even had proof.
Yeah, but there was the kink bomb thing.
Oh no, this was going on long before that.
What?
See? No one cares.
Yeah, like when you say what, like like red hot, like kind of Texas chin, like is not looking at you.
All right, yo. This is your only chance. Otherwise, you're gonna get the heat wave treatment.
That actually sounds.
Ratio, I
cool.
told you, I've been trying to get out.
Well, you can leave the game, but the game doesn't leave you.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, that makes no sense. Ratio.
It's how like when you take a tribal out of the plastic jungles, right? There's still like, a plastic jungle denizen.
Mr. GM, with 3 hits on street gangs, what is
you
the
can put a
Crush's?
troll.
What's the Crush's rule on leaving the gang? Is it a blood in, blood out, or is it you're a member for life?
It depends. It depends on how much you can bring to them. Typically, yeah, it's once you're in, you're in. But you guys have heard of people who have gotten out or have just kind of faded into obscurity.
Well, Kennel's going to look at Shoggy and, so this punk was stealing before all this stuff happened, before the kink bomb, before everything. So that means he's been lying to us right from the jump. So is he still in the Crush or is he out now?
Well, considering basically all the captains, lieutenants, or whatever you want to call them, are dead, except for Gorb here. Gorbachev is great.
He's mine.
And
Yeah.
Reggie's okay. Kind of quiet though. Is it? Yeah, and everybody else is dead.
We didn't kill that many people, did we?
You killed 4. There were only 7 of us.
Well, looks like we got some
Oh,
new
I'm
LPs,
sorry.
huh?
I'm sorry, you killed 4. There were 8 of us. My bad. I didn't count myself.
Well, that's okay. You know, given your age, it's understandable that you might make some math mistakes. I mean, man, sometimes I
Frag
can't do
you.
math.
I'm not that old. I'm only 40. I'll be leaving my kids more than you ever will. He just winks at you when he says that.
Yo, Horatio, is there something I should know? Why are you going to leave his kids something?
Well, you know, because I'm like king now, right?
Yeah,
That
that's
that
right.
then sort of every orc is my kid, right?
Juliet rolls her eyes, shuffles up to Shoggy with the body, and looks up at him with a bright, innocent sort of smile. Kind of innocent. I mean, as far as a dwarf hauling a bloody body can. So, you know, this is your turf, right? Do you know any shop docks with good rate? I'll get you a
No,
cut.
I
You
don't.
see him look like you see him look at you and just begin cackling. And he's like, "Oh, you're a mercenary through and through, ain't you? Or
Uh-huh.
aren't you?"
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah, I know a few. I mean, I would rather put that in somebody, around here who could use it.
Well, I mean, if you're offering to pay, waggles eyebrow.
You got the cred stick, didn't you?
And
Use that.
Yo, Jules, let me remind you that the rest of the crush are outside that door. Maybe walking out with a dead body over your shoulder from one of their lieutenants isn't really the best idea. I mean, you do you, girl.
Oh yeah, I mean, we were already fractured all to frag. So tell what this is gonna do, even with everybody seeing it.
Kennel, what you do is you drive one of the gophers or something, or whatever it was, right up to the door, and then I toss the body in.
Yo,
It's
you
like,
said girl, you said you was gonna shoot me. I ain't driving no car for you now.
if you touched Shoggy or Gorp, you didn't, right? Right?
Oh, so that's how it's gonna be, huh? You putting them in front of your own crew?
Mm-hmm. If you're stupid, I shoot you. How is this not clear before?
Yeah, Kettle's actually gonna take a deep breath.
I mean, it's
And
not gonna kill you.
to Shaggy, he's gonna ask, so what about us? That offer of the crush still on the table?
If you want it,
He's gonna look at Horatio.
I don't think there's anybody who's really gonna say no.
He's just gonna look
At
at
least
Horatio
not
and
told.
shrug.
Juliet yells over her shoulder as she's shuffling toward the door. I'm in.
Yo, Horatio, does
You're not a trog.
I don't care.
Listen, we might be able to make some kind of like special position for her. You know, she could be like the.
I'll get some horns. They'll look pretty.
You see him stop for a second at that. You see him stop for a second at that. He's like, actually, I think we can do that.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say.
Oh god.
Yeah, if she's willing to get horns, I'm think nobody was gonna say anything.
maybe tusks would look a little more believable on her? Just saying.
No, I want horns.
You do you.
Oh,
I can get curled ones.
And at this point, you guys begin hearing a loud bang on the floor, just a doom. And it kind of echoes through everything.
And the body is dropped. AK comes up.
It repeats every 10, 15 seconds.
Does this trigger any memories of when heavy ordnance was used on us by knight errant?
Not yet. It just sounds like somebody's trying to break down the door.
Oh. So Horatio, what do you think? We gonna look good in red or?
Oh, I'm gonna make it look so good. I mean, I already know I look good, but I'm gonna look great.
Another bang on the door.
Juliet's gonna yell, "We're coming!" And she's gonna let out a spray of auto fire at the door.
Okay. Okay. Shortly after this, all three of you get a video feed that just says urgent sent to you.
We'll look at it.
We'll hit play.
All right. Each of you are connected, and one of the people that you guys have kind of appointed, not like I guess I don't want to say lieutenant because it's not really a lieutenant. Like I guess like a sergeant of the group of y'all's gang, what would his name be?
Orchid.
Who?
Orchid.
Orchid?
Yeah, like orchid, like the flower.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's just confusing me. Like with like an apostrophe after the R.
We got to Orzet it up a little bit.
Yeah, you get a call from Orchid. He's got one tusk that's like broken off at the tip. He's got a nasty cut across his forehead. He's and you hear him very hurriedly, yo 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 yo, hurry up and pick up. Oh, we're good. The spiders are pushing back up against us, like they're at the door.
Oh boy.
Of the treehouse?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Let's go, boys. It's time to catch some spiders in the web.
We've already fired off the rockets and everything. We're out, and they're still pushing.
Looking over
They are
Shoggy.
fragging pissed.
If they killed any of my outriders, they
Yo,
are
given-
going
Just
to
hold out.
die.
We'll be there soon.
Yo,
And
Shoggy,
then-
given that we're lieutenants now, how about we get some of the crush over there to help on boys out?
And then hear another doom from the door.
I'm getting in the car and revving it.
Wait, the car's inside?
No, I'm gonna run outside and start getting to our car. We need to get their stat.
As you all get outside to the car, off in the distance, coming from roughly the Bellevue area, it looks like if you had to guess, it's about over the lake. The only reason that you see it is because it contrasts pretty heavily with the rest of the barrens and lights and everything that are around here. Because it's, despite like you guys being in a fairly lit up area, the rest of the barrens is pretty dark. You see several different lights, well, at least a good half a kilometer above the ground. You see blue and red lights coming across the lake, Lake Sammamish. Looks like it's potentially heading in your direction.
Yo, Horatio, maybe you should put this thing in drive and get us out of here, because last time blue and red came towards us, I lost 15 thou in armor.
Yeah, you got it. And if there's anyone outside that's still watching, Kettle, maybe you
like-
can talk him into following us.
Juliet's gonna check heat waves wrists. Does she have anything on her wrists?
No. I mean, outside of her cyber limbs, no.
All right, good enough. Sticking with the group, sitting on her body.
I'm going to trip the electrochromic to switch over to Crimson Crush colors on my armor before we actually get outside into the thick of the people.
The back entrance only has a handful who are standing outside, and while they know what's going on, they see you guys come out and they step back and try to get out of the way. And in probably the 3 to 6 seconds it takes you guys to actually get to the vehicle, the blue lights are much closer than what they were previously, to the point of where the blue lights are actually very obvious. And you can actually make out the vague forms, especially Juliet. Juliet, you can make out the forms of what appears to be VTOLs.
Mr. GM, do they appear to be coming toward our location, or are they going toward the treehouse? And if need be, I can switch over to
Looks like they're coming here.
Okay.
The treehouse is a bit more to the south. Well, it's actually a good bit more to the south than what you guys are. If they were heading to the treehouse, they'd be traveling at more like a diagonal direction. This is coming straight towards you.
Okay.
If possible, we're going to send a message to Shoggy, and we're going to send him. The message is going to be, tell everyone to scatter. It's the fuzz.
And Kennel's
Okay.
actually going to use leadership to anybody he sees, and he's just going to yell, beat feet 5-0 incoming. Oh my god, that's 5 hits.
Horatio, in response, you get the crushed run.
Well, then break out the missile launchers.
That's all you get. And kill the people who hear you within your immediate vicinity, like hear that, and they'll just seem to run off either for cover or somewhere. Like they just leave with a purpose, an obvious purpose.
I just realized my wording on that. It said nothing about actually leaving the area. Like that could have been taken for get into position. So, oops for poor wording.
But their butts pucker almost like when a drill sergeant's getting onto your butt puckers and you take off as fast as you can. So what do you guys do?
We're driving as fast as we can. Because we got to go save the treehouse. Other people got people there. We got a crew there, and right now this is probably the strongest crew within the Crush. So we need to keep them alive.
So you guys, you head off to the treehouse, and when you arrive, similar to what Orchid had told you, it looks like the place is surrounded. When you top a hill, kind of like looking out over the area, just on the side that you can see, you see at least a dozen various cars, some Gophers, a few Americars, a beat up Phoenix, all of them posted up around the treehouse, unloading ammunition into the side of it. And that, my friends, is where we will call it.